What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new and you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Ash and this is my channel, Living Ash. So this video is super different and I decided to make it really quick for you guys, actually, because I don't want to make this video too long. But it is 10:35 p.m. and I decided I would share with you guys how I made my home screen from iOS 14 look aesthetically pleasing. I was not going to do it at first because it literally looked like a whole lot of and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I sat there and I actually took the time to learn how to do it. Now this video is not going to be too much of a teach you how to do it. This is more of a like, you know, if I could do it, you can do it too. And I'm just going to share with you how I did it and try to walk through it with you guys, because I'm telling you, as many YouTube videos as I've seen as to how to do this, it wasn't as easy as they made it seem. Okay, it is a bit tedious, it took a little bit of time, and I definitely made some mistakes, but I did it, and I'm going to share with you guys right now what it looks like. So right now I am screen recording and I'm gonna unlock my phone, and this is my first page. So I was able to make this first page like my nude page, where like I used a lot of nude, like a nude tone, like the whole page is like a nude tone. And I have this really cute widget at the top, and it says, you know, Thursday and September 24th, but it also has an image of my favorite perfume from Chanel, and I really love that perfume, so it's amazing. And it also tells you the battery percentage, which obviously it's at the right, and it's weird because it's telling me 2 different percent, so I don't know which one is the true one. But yes, and then you can see here I have a picture of me and my boyfriend, and I really love that because sometimes, like before, I wasn't able to have a picture of like different things, you know, you pick one wallpaper and call it a day. So I thought that was really cool. And then I have my camera, Snapchat, FaceTime, Facebook, Safari phone, maps, photos, all on there. And I have just different images, and another quote that is really awesome. It says, "Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles, it takes away today's peace." And I do have an overthinking problem, so that is a really good reminder to have here. So yes, so that's just me explaining to you guys the first page. And at the apps on the bottom, you know, it's kind of like for me, because you can't really, you just have to memorize what it is. So right here is messages. Then I have the Chanel one, it opens up to Instagram. And then I have this like coconut one here at the bottom, and that is YouTube. And then this one right here is Twitter, I believe. So yes, I learned how to understand this like today. But let's just go over to my next page. This is like my more white tone page, so I put a lot of whites here, and grateful is one of my absolute favorite words, so I put that at the top. And I have my Gmail, my mail, weather apps, notes, Amazon, Victoria's Secret, TJ Maxx, music. I try to focus on apps that I actually use on my phone. And then I have put 2 quotes that really mean a lot to me, like small steps every day. And I'm known to like take on so many things, so that was cute. And then I also put, God is greater than the highs and the lows, and that is so true. And it's just nice to have these reminders here. So that is the 2 little pages, and obviously you guys see there's a third one, and this is my black page. Now I just did more of a black and white type thing, and I did put another quote, or a Bible verse I should say, "Worry about nothing, pray about everything," and that is so true. And I just have again another, like, you know, black and white image there at the top. And then I have my YouTube studio, my Visco, everything is on here, and I just wanted that theme, so that was it. And then you got here my app library. These are obviously like the regular apps, and then, you know, obviously like apps that I'm planning on using but not wanting them on my homepage. So that's that. So now that I've explained to you guys what, you know, everything is, I want to now share with you guys how you can do this yourself without me trying to like give you a tutorial, but just some basic things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need 4 different apps, and one already is on your phone, and you'll probably already have this one. So the first thing you're gonna need is Pinterest. You need Pinterest because all the images that I have on all 3 of those slides are from Pinterest, except for the one of me and my boyfriend. Like that's obviously my camera roll, but you're gonna need Pinterest. You're just gonna look up anything that you want on Pinterest. I'll go ahead and open Pinterest right now. So I have Pinterest right here, and it's so cute. It has like palm trees here, And I can probably show you guys like my search history in Pinterest. So yes, I was looking at black and white aesthetic, black wallpaper quotes, bad girl aesthetic wallpaper. I was looking for like baddie stuff, aesthetic wallpaper, black quotes, because I was looking obviously for that black color, aesthetic wallpaper, white aesthetic quotes. These are the things that I was looking up. So if we do go to white money aesthetic, because I did want to do that, you can see all like the money stuff here. So most of them are kind of like grays, but yeah, they have some really cute ones. I actually used this one too. And yeah, so I just went on here and I looked up things that were for the theme that I was looking to use, and that was that. And I really just went from there. So I took a whole bunch of images from Pinterest. So that's what you're gonna want to do, is literally go on Pinterest, take a whole bunch of stuff, because I promise you're not going to want to go back and forth to find these pictures, because you're just going to want to get it over with. So do your research first, know what theme you're going for. And another important thing, find a wallpaper that you like first, because if you guys can see, the wallpaper that I have right now is the it's like a furry background kind of. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, it's just like a more like a plush blanket, or like some type of furry blanket I picked, and I thought it was really cute. It went really well with the first page, so that's what I decided to go with. So once you go to Pinterest and you have all of your pictures, you're gonna now start doing this. But the first thing that I did is gonna be another app that you're gonna need. This one is called Color Widgets, and Color Widgets allows you to do exactly what this is right here. And I'm showing you guys right now the Chanel perfume widget that you just put at the top, and you're able to go through on Color Widgets and pick which widget you want to add. And that widget can be different fonts. You can just choose like which time you want. You can see this one is like a Powerpuff Girls one, and then they just have like a whole bunch of different layouts. Basically, you can pick whatever you want. And one thing I really love about this, you can just pick one of the pre-made ones, or you can just pick one like this and press edit widget, and then you can change the color of the widget and the font of it. And you can really just add a photo now. And that's when, you know, I'll just pick a random photo now. I'll pick this Chanel picture right here, and then right there, boom, you have the widget right there. So what you would do is set the widget and go back, and now it's there. And then once you go here, you're gonna literally have it right there on your phone. So that's not what I want on my phone, but I was just doing that to show you. And yeah, so I need to actually change it back, but that's it. It's really that simple. You just edit it and it just changes it for you. Another thing, so now I just put the picture back that I actually want on my page. You can choose what kind of widget you want. So you can do a small widget, a medium widget, or a large widget, which I haven't really seen many people using the large widget because it does take up a lot of space. So for me, I prefer the medium widget. So I'm just gonna click that and set it. And once I go back to my home screen, it is saved, and I really like it. And that's it. Easy. Now you guys have Pinterest and Color Widgets. I only used the Color Widgets app for this one specific date and time widget at the top. You're going to now download Widgetsmith. Okay, so I'm gonna search that right here, Widgetsmith right here. And now you're going to be able to use this to put all those little different widgets onto your screen. So now you guys have seen, you're seeing like these little quotes. I have a lot of them that I actually didn't use, and I named them. So I have this one that says God, this one says stillness, this one says today, enjoy. So a lot of these things I was gonna use and then I didn't, but great thing is they're always gonna be here. So with Widgetsmith, you're gonna just go down to add a small widget, or depending if you want a medium widget or if you want a large widget. So for this circumstance, we're just gonna click add medium widget, and you can just basically create a brand new one. And so we're gonna click on medium number 5 and click default widget right here. And here it gives you the opportunity to use the ones that they have pre-made for you. Or you can go down and you're gonna wanna click on photo right here, and photo allows you to obviously just get a picture in your camera roll, and you're gonna press selected photo, and from there you're gonna choose the photo. And I'm going to choose something maybe like stay humble. That's cute. And one thing I don't like about this, you can't really edit it. You'd have to go back into the camera roll, edit the picture so that it can fit. But let's just use something else for the time being. So yeah, let's just use this right here, this chains thing right here. Actually, no, I lied. Let's use something more simple, like enjoy today. That one's really cute. It literally fits, and that's really it. So you're gonna just title it, and I'm probably gonna rename it. I'm just gonna rename it enjoy and save it. And so from there, the widget is already in Widgetsmith. So you're gonna go ahead and click out, and you're gonna be on your regular screen. So right now I'm on my home screen and whatever. So now I'm gonna click on any app. It can be any app, literally. And I'm gonna hold it down, and I'm gonna press edit home screen. And from here, there's a plus sign at the top right corner of the screen. And you're just gonna click that, and it'll allow you to click on all these different widgets to basically add to your home screen. So with that, I'm just gonna go down all the way down to Widgetsmith. You can obviously search the app if you want, but Widgetsmith is usually at the bottom for me, and it's gonna give you the option to add a small, medium, or large widget, which is basically like a preset almost. So the widget that we just created was a medium widget, so we're gonna press medium and just add widget, and you can see right here it just added it. And once you click this, you're gonna hold on to that, press and hold, and you're gonna press edit widget. Why am I saying edit widget? You're gonna press edit widget, and then from here you can go down, and it gives you the option to look at all the widgets that you have pre-made in Widgetsmith. And I'm just gonna click on enjoy, and I'm going to press it, and it's going to come up on the screen. And there it is. It's so cute, so nice looking, and it's just pretty. And then I'm going to stop it and I'm gonna take that off because I actually don't want that on there. So now it's back to normal. So now you guys know how to add those two things. So you know how to do color widgets and put the date and the time on there, and now you know how to use Widgetsmith, so you guys are able to just switch it up and make little small ones. You guys can see, like, I have the medium ones here. I have two small ones. I have a small one, medium one. You guys can literally change things around and make things all cool and stuff. Like, it's the coolest thing. I think it's really awesome that, you know, we can do this with our phones now. But yeah. All right, so the last thing, you guys, and I'm doing my best because listen, this was a lot for me, honestly. I ended up having to like learn on my own because even like people breaking it down for me had me confused. Okay, so now I want to show you guys how to do the app. So what you're gonna need now is this last app, and it's called Shortcuts. You're gonna need Shortcuts, okay? And Shortcuts already comes with the phone. So what I'm gonna do is just go here and type in Shortcuts. It's right here. I've been using it all day. And you're going to now make a shortcut, which I have to let you guys know. The only con with this, okay? The only con with doing this to your phone, it almost delays your app's reaction when you click on it. So it's like everything is delayed. So for example, when I go to this screen and I'm gonna go check my weather app, it goes to the Shortcuts app and then opens the weather app. For example, going to TJ Maxx app, it goes to the Shortcuts app and then opens TJ Maxx. So it's because it's a shortcut, so it has to go through the Shortcuts app, which is, you know, give or take, it's beautiful, and you know what, it is what it is, right? So we'll just deal with that. So now let's just go into Shortcuts, and we're going to make a shortcut and just make our aesthetically pleasing app. So what you're going to do is click the plus sign at the top, and you're going to press add action. And once you press add action, you're gonna go search. And this is what really tripped me up, okay? This really tripped me up. You have to press open app, not open in. And I kept doing it wrong. Like, open in kept coming up. No, press open app, right? So that it's literally opening an app. I don't know why I kept pressing open in, and it was literally, it took me like 20 minutes to figure out I was doing something wrong. So once you're here and it says new shortcut, you're gonna press choose, and this is obviously allowing you to choose which app you're gonna use. And then let's just use an app that I honestly haven't even done yet. Let's just use fine, let's just use GroupMe, okay? Whatever. So now we have GroupMe. So once I do that, I'm gonna click the three little dots in the right corner, and then we're gonna press add to home screen. And then there's this little layer thing right here. You're gonna click that and press choose photo. So obviously you went to Pinterest and you got all your photos. So I'm gonna look through and I'm like, which one do I want? I'm impressed with Gucci right now. We're gonna use Gucci. And this you can actually like size and make it fit. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, so we're gonna use Gucci and choose it, and we're gonna title it. So this was Group Me, and make sure you guys remember what app you chose, because I actually forgot what app I had chosen for this, and then I like titled it another app, so then I'm like clicking that app thinking it's one thing and it wasn't. So just remember which app you chose. So then once you do that, you're gonna press add. I'm not sure if I have to keep putting it in like this, but I just do it anyway. I press done, and from here you literally go here and there it is, Group Me, and then you would just add it to wherever you see fit, wherever you felt like the aesthetic, it, you know, just literally it's that simple, but it's very repetitive. So I'm just gonna put that back over there. But yeah, it literally is a shortcut. And you guys, you're not gonna get any notifications anymore. You guys can probably see like there's no like little like red things by the apps, because it's not really the actual app, it's a shortcut. So your apps are still here, they're right here in the app library, so you can still access them from there. And if you are still getting used to trying to search up your apps, just search them right here, like Instagram, like literally it's that simple. But you guys, yeah, that is it. That's really it. Honestly, I feel like it was a lot, and I'm telling you right now, if you're having trouble doing it, it's a lot. It is really cool to look at. In my opinion, I like it, but it's something you need to take your time to like figure out and try to do. And don't feel discouraged if you can't get it, because it's honestly a lot. And I think that it took a lot out of my day today. I had a lot of time today to try to figure it out, so I don't really mind. But you guys, yes, this is literally how to do your iOS home screen aesthetically pleasing, whatever you want to call it, for dummies. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. It just takes a little time and patience and a little room for error, because I definitely made a few mistakes doing this. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are new, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We grow every single day. And make sure you guys give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below. I am going to be posting some other content very soon, so stay tuned for that. And I hope that you guys are able to figure this out and then get really cute home screens and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.